Hi everyone, welcome along. I'm Utterly Awesome Mandy and I'm going to show you a Sunday sweet spot right now. I'm going to show you how to make these adorable little bags that are paper hugs that you can give as little gift bags. You can pop a little gift inside yourself, or you can fill it up with cards, handmade cards, or you can put chocolates in it. That one's a little card and a chocky that I've made, and they're so easy. So I'm going to show you how to do them. You need 2 pieces of 6x6 paper. These beautiful DSP papers from Stampin' Up are just perfect because they're already cut for you. And I've done a head start with the first piece, so I'm going to show you what you need to do to make this little card. Little bag, hand bag. So firstly, you need to score at 3/4 of an inch on all 4 sides. So all the way around on 4 sides, you're scoring at 3/4 of an inch. When you've done your scoring, make sure you choose which way you want it to be, depending on the direction of the pattern on your paper, if it's patterned paper. So this side doesn't really matter, but because I want it to fold down and have the same colour and not, I could have had a multicoloured one. I could have done it like that and had a multicoloured, but I decided to go with the green. So I'm going to fold that over. Oh, I've not done that side. I thought I'd done 2 sides as a head start, and then I did the other 2 sides, but I think what I must have done is redone one of the sides I've already scored. That's okay. Lucky it doesn't take very long. Now I'm going to fold this one over this way. Use my bone folder to burnish the edge so it sits down flat. You can use glue for this. You can use double-sided tape, or I'm just going to use my tape runner for this one and press it down. It holds it strong enough because it's not meant to be holding a ton of weight, and that's going to stick down just like any other paper project that you use your tape runner on. So the next thing is you're going to cut out those bottom 2 corners on both pieces, and on one side, not both of them, only one sheet, we're going to put double-sided tape around the edges of the 3 sides that aren't the folded down side. So the folded down side is going to be the top of your handbag, like that, and the others are the sides and base. Okay, that's easy, that's finished. Now the next step that we're going to do is we're going to cut little slits in here for our ribbon. So I've already pre-marked that one, but I'm going to do it on this one to show you. You need a ruler and you need to go halfway down your folded over edge, and you want to mark a little spot at 2 inches and 4 inches. You can use your eraser and rub those off when you finish, or you can leave them on there. You don't really notice them with the ribbon on there. And then you're going to put that into your trimmer. Put my scoring blade up the top out of the road. And I'm going to come into that 2-inch mark and put a little slit, and to the 4-inch mark and put a little slit where my little dot is. Just check I made those wide enough for my ribbon. It doesn't need to be very wide for my ribbon, but if you've got a wider ribbon that you're using, you might want to make it a little bit wider. Okay, so I've got my 2 little slits on each of them. I'm going to erase that pencil. You can't even see it in this one. It's actually inside the slot, so I don't think you're going to need to rub it out, but just in case you feel that you should. And you need about 12 inches, a little bit over 12 inches of ribbon, and then fold it in half and cut that in half. And then we're going to tuck that through, just like this, through the slot. I didn't quite make that hole there. I didn't make that hole quite big enough, so I've just made a little adjustment to that. Poke that through to the other side, and then the same on this side. You just want to loop it over at the top so you've got it going in a nice curve. Make sure you don't get a fold in it as you twist it around and push it through. Come on, this one doesn't want to go through. I think I need to find my little flat tool that attaches onto this and use that to poke it through instead of the pointy end. Okay. And you just want to pull those back a little bit. You can use a glue dot, you can use a double-sided tape if you wanted to on there. I'm going to use my glue. That's what I used before. It does take a few seconds to dry, but that's okay. And that will hold the ribbon in place. Just going to hold that down with my bone folder for a second. Same with this one. Just going to pull that back a tiny bit more. And I did have the opportunity to teach this to some of the WA demonstrators yesterday, and one of the girls suggested you could, if you wanted to, stick on the pieces that you'd cut off from the bottom corner if it bothered you to have the little ribbon there. But this is the one that I did weeks ago, and I haven't had any problem with the ribbon coming up or moving or coming undone. So you can put something over it if you'd like. You could cut a little neat circle and put a little circle over it. You could actually run another strip of paper across it if you wanted to, or you can just do what I've done and leave it like that. So I'll just do the second one. I think my tape runner under there has made it a little tricky to get the ribbon through. On my other one I used glue and just went through without any problems, but this one it's just being a little bit stubborn. I've got to push a little bit more. Not that that's not a very big problem. Okay, that's through. You can see now that this is turned over that I've got double-sided tape on this one on the other three sides. You do not need it on both pieces. I've made a mistake on this twice, getting ready for the video, and then I've started the video and I've put tape on both sides. So I've had to start again. So this is my third attempt to get it right for my video. And the reason that I made that mistake was because I thought I'll just get ahead a little bit and put the tape on one piece, and then when I started to do the video I thought, okay, now I've got tape already on one piece, I'll just put it on the other side, but I don't need it on the other side. So the next step is we're going to burnish all those other folds. So fold those in so you have a nice burnished edge on those, so they sit nice and flat, so they'll go together nicely. Where you've done your score lines, they should fold nicely, and then you just want to burnish the edge. Okay, now the first piece of tape I'm going to take off is the bottom edges. I don't have very good nails, and I've got arthritis in my fingers, this one in particular, and I find it very hard to get the tape up. So the Stampin' Up! pickup tool is just perfect for that. And I'm going to fold this one over onto here, bringing it right up to the fold line and pressing that down so that's nice and stuck down. I've done the wrong one. It's okay, it's not the end of the day. I've already made a reel on how to put this together, and the reel went really well. It was really great, and now I've had to try 3 times to get my bag right, but we're going to get there. And it shows you that most things can be salvaged. So fingers crossed, this can be too. I'm just going to cut off that folded bit there that's going to have a bump in it, and I'm just going to put another little piece of tape on that. And just goes to show that we're all human and we can all make mistakes. Right, let's start again and get the bottom edge of this side. I'll take those last little bits of paper backing off the tape of this one. Try again. Handles match. I've got the right way. I was thinking when I was sticking it down, oh, the pattern paper is different when I do it like this on this one. It must be just this piece of paper. But no, it was just me. Right, now I'm going to take off this side. Doesn't matter which side you do first because they're both exactly the same. It's just a matter of what feels comfortable with you to start with. Now I'm folding this up and folding those around. Might do it on the side like this. Get that out of the road. Fold that in, and I'm just going to bring that over, and that's nicely matched up. And I'm going to go inside with my bone folder. You can see you just press down those edges, and then with this one I'm going to do the same. Take the tape off, tape backing paper off. The little bag looks pretty cute just as it is, but you can add embellishments on the outside as well. So I'm just folding this up. I think I was off camera then. I'm sorry about that. Folding that, going inside, pressing it down to make sure it's stuck right the way to the bottom. And there's your little bag. Now this one is just the decorated bag with the pretty paper. I haven't put anything on it. This one I added some of our ephemera pack, and I've got some flowers and strawberries and paper hug on there. This one was just a couple of little decorations that I had sitting on my desk that I've added to it. And this one, I've got this little guy who I just love. He's having a frazzled day, and maybe chocolate will help. So I'm going to stick this on the front of my bag. I'm going to make this the front. So the reason that I just flipped that over and I said I'm going to make this the front is because of where the joins are. I'm putting the joins to the back, but you don't have to. So I'm just going to stick that on there. I've put some foam tape on my cute little bird that I had sitting here. I've used him for one of my card clubs recently. And, maybe not card club, maybe it was for my retreat girls, for a prezi for them. And I just love him, so I'm going to just put him here, him or her. It's probably a girl. I've got maybe chocolate will help, and I'm going to fill up the bag with a little bag of chocolate and give that to a friend. And there you have it. That really cute little bag that's made with 2 pieces of 6x6 paper and some ribbon, and that's all. Everything else you'll have your tape runner, scissors, and something to decorate it with. And then all you have to do is fill it up with something that you've made or bought, and it's a gorgeous present. So I hope you enjoy that, girls. I would love to see your bags when you finish making them. Please like and share my video, and I hope you can join me for another sweet spot on Sunday. Thank you.